upgrading is all frog here. It's time for what is Starward Rogue. So Starward Rogue is a new game out by Arkin. They are a relatively small design firm that I actually looked up to see where they were from, and now I can't remember. North Carolina, maybe? I don't know. Sounds like North Carolina somewhere. Sounds good to me. And they were working on a 4X game, and then this sort of happened. I don't know how else to explain it. So we're going to take a quick look at it, see what's going on and everything. As you can see, I've got file number 1 here, played around a little bit. Haven't played a lot. I've actually never won a run yet, but we're playing around with it a little bit. So something to notice, this is a... apparently I need to highlight the game. There we go. This is a controller or keyboard and mouse game. If you use keyboard and mouse, it's WASD to move, and the mouse controls your firing. I kind of like that, but at the same time, I'm so used to playing Binding of Isaac with the controller that I'm doing that. I come in here. There's a mods of something, apparently. I don't know what's going on here. But there will be mods, so I'm excited about that because I like modded games. Here's your typical settings. So you've got plenty of options here. You can play around with where your sticks are. All those different things you could do. I like having to hold down slow walk. I like having to hold down sprint personally, so I keep all those on. But there's a sprinting mode, there's a slow walking mode, and I like all those. Clamping the viewport to the... You're gonna meow? Really? I left you in here because you were quiet. And now you're gonna interrupt? It's a chance. You can stop at the edge of the rooms, which I'm playing around turning on because when you run, it really gets distracting. But that's a minor thing. Of course, great graphics, performance audio, all this stuff is great. Extras, I mean, whatever. It's none of that's a big deal. We'll just save that. Bug report built into the game. The changelog's there too. That's so you could view all of your achievements. I have none, and then that is about the game. So it's very cool. I will mention, I forgot to lead off with this, but it'll be in the comments, that this is a complimentary copy. So Arkin sent me a copy of the Steam key. Said, "Hey, here you go," which is kind of cool. It's the first complimentary copy I have ever received, and I'm still going to give you the full, honest, total frog opinion of it. And I think that. Just to spoiler alert, it's good. It's frustrating for some of it, and I don't know if it's great, but it's good. I'll let you know when it's great when I've played more. We're going to see more of this on the show for sure. The show being the channel? I don't know. It's like the middle of the afternoon. I should be totally awake right now, but I'm not. So this is a typical high-quality performance that you're used to. But again, this was a provided key. You can buy it, though, for $11.99. It's available on the Humble Bundle store. There was a free preview period, too, where you could have gotten your own personal free key. But, I don't know. You know how Humble works. Every now and again, there'll be more. So let's create a new file just so you can see what's going on. Yes, I want to do something in new slot 2.
Hey, you. Come up this way a minute.
Okay, so that loudspeaker guy is apparently the whole reason we're playing this. What I like about the tutorial is every time there's this light square, you can go. So I'm moving around in this left stick. It's the only thing that does anything because it's a tutorial, right? If you hold down the left trigger, you can sprint. So this is me running. This is me sprinting. It's pretty cool. I like that. The music is great.
Look, it's time for introductions. My name is Rodney. You, on the other hand, are a disembodied head in a mech.
So that's the whole conceit, is that we are one head of a many-headed hydra in a suit. So that's why it's no big deal if we die, right? They'll just put another hydra head in here. And we're going to try and rescue Rodney. Alright, so this is where it talks on. If you hold down, if you're using an analog, dual analog, you hold it down and you can kind of creep along so you don't, like, frickin' blow your brains out with these mines here. I'm not good at it.
Sunny work environment. Your job is to get me out.
I think the voice acting is pretty good. You don't want to walk on that either. I'm pretty sure these are health shards that give you HP. We don't need HP. We have shields. I haven't yet been smart enough to figure out where the shields are on the HUD, but I'm sure they're there somewhere. This is cool. If you look off to the right, you can see there's some sort of weapon there in the green, and then the way out is in the blue. I'm avoiding those black squares, actually, because you take damage when you walk on them.
I'm paying your other heads handsomely for this, so you'd better do a good job before you die.
Alright, see, that's the thing. So, Rodney has hired us. Okay, that's going to shoot down here. But Rodney has hired us to rescue him from this megalith. We're in the side of a star.
Don't complain to me about it. It's only one head in your mech, and your heads grow back.
So here's our first weapon. And you fire with the right stick. So left stick to move, right stick to fire. And they're fully independent, much like the Binding of Isaac. It's your typical Rogue-lite. There you go. It's teaching me how to fire the weapon.
To use a door, walk through the door. Too basic? It's hard to tell with disembodied space dragon heads.
So there's a little bit of delightful banter.
You're on the topmost floor of the Megalith right now. This whole place is lodged in the side of a star.
So the Megalith is like, here's a tiny little map. So there is a map mode to this thing. But here's my mouse. I don't know why. I mean, it's not actually my mouse. I'm using the stick to control this. That's very strange. I've never been a fan of that. I just, look, there's stingers on here. Let me just go. Anyway. That's kind of cool to know. I didn't realize you could do that. See, I'm learning as we're going along. We're learning together. The whole point is you want to go down 5 levels until you get to level 10. Then you can go down to 7 levels. But you want to go 5 levels, and then you'll find Rodney, I guess. I've never made it to the end. Couldn't tell you. Oh, those things are, they're the pots in Zelda, right? They're just waiting and holding stuff. So that's a key card. You need that for access to stuff.
Anyway, for your purposes, just think of this as a giant death trap set here to keep you from me.
Reminding me to sprint again. Mostly because this guy is supposedly fast. He's not that fast compared to the rest of the enemies. Now I could peace out of here.
Luckily for both of us, I'm only 5 floors down.
But there is more to this floor, so I'll show it to you here. So you notice it's not firing at me anymore because all the enemies are done. So it's kind of like the turrets. Again, I'll compare to Binding of Isaac because that's what I know. So I could spend a key card to unlock this thing, so I'm going to do that. And now I've got a tactical EMP. I don't know how to use that. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's in the tutorial, but I have completely forgotten. So we'll find out here in a minute, maybe.
Unluckily for you, the Warden is also down there. Giant, robot-y guy. Big death lasers. Yeah.
So you haven't seen it yet, but this is very much a bullet hell game. 100%. Alright, now here's our missile launcher.
Your main weapon has infinite ammo. So go nuts. But your missile launcher needs, well, missiles. And your energy weapon needs, energy. Yeah, good guess.
See, it's a little snarky guy. I kind of like that.
Blocked? Or are you? That was a test. You're totally not blocked. This type of barricade can only be destroyed by missiles.
Right, so you can see you can try and shoot it, it won't work. So, right trigger, no, well, not right trigger, I guess, right top button. That's your missile thing. Don't stand too close, you can get zapped for that. And then here's our energy weapon. So you know you have an energy weapon because it shows that little beam of light, which also is really nice. It shows you where you're pointing.
Your energy fully recharges every time you enter a new room, along with your shields. So don't be shy on using it.
Which is brilliant if I knew where the shields were. I'm guessing that the shields are the blue on top of my red. But that's not made very clear. So this guy, we can shoot him down like that. Here's just a... Well, okay, never mind. So that's it. I mean, that's the whole tutorial. It tells you everything except how to use your... what I'm going to call a spacebar item. But I don't know how to use that one-use spacebar item. It's the only thing I haven't figured out so far. But let's just play a run, play a little bit around here. I mean, the great thing is here's the statistics. So I've killed a red flare perfectly, apparently, and I've also killed a red spider, but not perfectly. I must have gotten hit. So you go along. Here's your everything. I mean, it's every condemned enemies, mini bosses, just plain old enemies. These are 3 separate columns, by the way. Don't let that fool you. So some stuff is unlocked, some stuff is just not yet found. We found a tactical EMP, so here's our items, right? We found a rain cannon and a tactical EMP. That's it so far. And then incredibilities are things that break up and level up perks. We haven't gotten any of those in this file yet at all. All right, so I want to close. How do we close? Close. You would think this would be the close button. Nope. All right. Well, get out the mouse. Close. No worries. So we're going to get back out of this. We're going to go into the file that I've already done. We're going to check out some of the statistics here. So obviously I found a lot of other stuff. Right? Don't have a lot of perfect kills. Perfect kills are not easy. This game is very bullet helly. I'm on normal. I could dial it down, but I feel like I should be able to play a roguelite game on normal. And, you know, I mean, this is all the kind of stuff you can get. So we found a bunch of items so far. Obviously, there's way more yet to find. and all that business. So we've got this to go, and there really is no way to close that without the mouse. Design flaw. I should write an email about that. So tutorials, there's only one. I'm guessing that means there might be more. I don't know. Let's just do a run. Now, this could be a long file, but we'll play a floor or two. So right at the beginning, you've got 6 different mechs from which you can choose. I don't know if there's going to be more. I mean, I haven't played a whole lot. I've only been playing White Gloss, very average. It has high health because I'm horrible, so that's the way to go. Flame Tank is cool. It's as you can see, it's a normal missile capacity, double shields, a flamethrower for a primary weapon, an excellent defensive secondary weapon, just not much spare energy. Magnetic missile launcher, able to powerfully pull in enemy bullets towards it. Also has a mild repulsive hornet mine, but has lower shields, right, and lower health. So they're all trade-offs. Time only moves when you move. So I think that's very interesting. So if you're not moving, then nobody else is moving either. But I think you could still fire. Never played it. Maybe we should find out. Difficult to learn to use, but rewarding when you do. Its main attack weapons means you rely more on your robot beam cannon buddy as your special weapon. The beam drum is actually cool. I've had them recently. The spine ballista is a charge shot type weapon, which can also be a bit tricky. And then the last one is green heavy, 10% chance of getting credits on enemy kills and 1% of a key card. Weak missile launcher with very high blast radius. It can go through more enemies, however, more experience is required for level ups. So it's all about looting and everything like that. You could dial the difficulty from very easy, normal, hard, misery. We've been playing on normal. It gets worse. And we'll just play the base dude, just to show you what's going on. All right, so here we are. We're actually in a place now. There is a map, much like in The Binding of Isaac, and of course I'm going to compare that to it because it's the one roguelike you see me play all the time. You've got the map, and you can see the rooms to either side, but not anything else. So I could tell you that there appears to be no exit out of the big room, but I can't remember if that's shown to you or not. I have to double check that. Okay, so let's just go out. The green means it's a special room. So in this case, it's a shop. Oh no, it's not a shop. It's just like an item room. So we get them for free. So here it is. It's a sheltering module. You're immune to explosive damage. Gain a slow but high damaging shot to your main gun. So we'll pick up that module. That's the attachment. So now you see I've got an extra high damage thing. So that's cool. We've got more exits going around. I don't want to go in the big room yet. You'll see the nature of the bullet hell at that point, but... okay, I don't know what's going on here. I guess that's... oh, there's a credit tucked in if I really cared about a credit. Well... get rid of all the little pieces of the lock. Right. These lasers, when they're blue or gone, you can walk through them. When they're pink, you definitely cannot walk through them. Oh, shoot, that's dumb. Okay, so this is the boss. Twin Suns. Why can I not fire? I don't know. Can't fire my weapon for this. Why is that? Is this a bug? Nope, this is apparently what you're supposed to do. They're going to kill themselves, so you just dodge. Dodging I can do. Alright, so we leveled up. We get to choose a perk. There's always 3 different options so far. Maybe there's more later, I don't know. And they're not always the same. So we can increase max health. We start out with 12. We can go up to 14. We can get missiles, which right now max is 10. We can go up to 12. Or energy, we go from 100 to 125. I'm going to take the health because, much like in The Binding of Isaac, again, sorry to keep harping on that game, but there are what I'm calling devil rooms. They're just called secret rooms here. And in those secret rooms, you trade away your life. You know what? I'm going to go around through this side. This guy is brutal, by the way. You trade away your life. Alright, so we can't hide. It's bad. There we go. You trade away your life points for enhancements. And they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not bad. So far I've not shot anything, like nothing's come out of these guys, but that doesn't mean it won't. It won't. And I'll give you this, every enemy is very different. They are predictable. Like, if you fought an enemy before, you will know how to fight them again, which is great, because I don't like having to try and guess. Alright, so if we want that item, which we kind of do, we gotta shoot a missile in it. Okay, and apparently that opened the secret room. that's another nice thing. Like, we got missiles there. That's in the lower right. You can see that. This is what the secret room looks like. And you have to do something to open it in every room. Or every floor, rather. There's one a floor. So we could spend 3 of our health forever to gain energy after killing enemies. Or 5 of our health forever to gain double credits. And they drops in 1s and 3s that I've seen. So they'd be 2s and 6s. That's too much, but I think this is pretty good because I like to use my energy weapons. So I'm going to trade 3 of my HP for that. So you lose 3 HP, but then you go from there. Now, I don't know if there's anything else in these rooms. It doesn't look like it. I haven't found anything yet. There's just always this configuration. I think it's just because it depends on what door you come in. So the red door is... I don't remember. Can't get into the red door. Ah, we need a key to unlock it. So this is a consumable shop, so it's a one-shot shop. I think that's the big thing at the bottom, and I have no idea how to use them yet. I'll figure that out. Alright, missile max. So here we got some choices. This is another type of shop. So I can spend 3 credits to restore 2 health, which I don't need. 12 credits to pick up a health shard. Oh, okay, so if you get up to 8 health shards, you get more HP. That's cool. It's kind of like a Legend of Zelda thing. It increases max energy by 40, but I don't have enough for that. You can also buy experience, so I can spend 5 credits to gain 40 experience points, and the more experience you get, the more you level up, so I'm going to do that twice. Just gain a little more experience. I don't think that's a good option. I'll be flat out honest with you. But I did it anyway. So we fought the boss, which is very weird. Right in the middle there. I'm just going to see where we're going. I still don't want to go into the big room if I can. Oh, I haven't seen that guy before. Alright, so that guy on the left that's shooting all those green, I've never seen him before. Which is good. Alright, so he's got... Oh, Jesus. That is not a lot of time. The nice thing is, a lot of these shots have range. I don't like that guy either. What I can tell you, though, is that having played this game now, I don't know, about 3 hours, maybe? Nah, that's probably not right. This is probably close to 2. But regardless, what is that? Why does that look different? Oh, let's find out. Oh, because it had something hiding in it. Cool. Oh, my. So his shots can go through the wall. Mine cannot. Not so much for perfect. Wow, this room is kind of crazy. I don't know what's up about you, but I want you gone. Right. Try and dodge what we can. Those shots are like, I think they're called spider shots. They're kind of annoying. Is there still a spider enemy here? Yeah, there is. Alright, cool. So when all the enemies are gone, all the shots disappear, which is very nice. Yeah, I've been playing this for a few hours, and I'm liking it a lot. Still a lot to learn, but we're doing it. Battle Swarm. This is probably the actual boss. Yeah, there we go. No, it's not a bullet hell game at all. What are you talking about? Let's use our energy weapon. Alright, it's already out. Each boss that I've seen so far has at least 2 different waves. There's a before 50% and an after 50%. This guy does not seem as difficult as some of the others. Oh, that's interesting. This is about to get more... Shit's about to get real. That was not good. Oh, thank goodness. That's real stuff. So every boss I've seen so far gives you what I'm going to call a boss item. So here, decrease fire rate by 25%, increase damage by 50%. So we fire slower, but we fire more. Alright. And we gained a new level. That's nice. Max shields, gain credits on kills, or health on kills. Let's get some more shields. Took a lot of health, apparently. Come on. There we go. And that takes us to the next floor. So that's a floor. We're going to call it right there. I mean, I would play through the rest of the run, but that's not really my whole point on this thing. And it gives you all the stats from the last floor. So I killed 24 enemies. I gained 1231 XP. I took 2 damage to my shield. I lost 10 health total. 7 total hits taken. I don't understand how that all works together yet. I haven't quite mapped that out. My accuracy is 26%, so I gain XP for that. I think firing all the time is probably not the right option for this, but I don't know. We'll find out. I spent 161 seconds in battle. It was 6 minutes and 29 seconds for the floor. I explored 12 rooms, which was 71% of the floor. Haven't used a consumable because I've never used a consumable. I did reveal the secret room, and then I went to 2 of the 4 shops. And there's 4 shops. There's a consumable shop, a defensive shop, a robot, like a robot buddy shop, and an offensive shop that I've seen so far. Maybe there's more types of it, and there's only 4 of them on the floor. I don't know. But I dig the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. You're definitely going to see some videos of this later on in the week. They're going to be longer, just like Binding of Isaac, because I have made it down to the 5th floor, and it was like 30 minutes to the 5th floor before I died. So I'm guessing most of the games are probably going to be like 30 minutes. They'll get better. They'll get shorter as they get better, right? But we're not quite there yet. I'll keep playing it on normal for now. I'm sure there's achievements if you play it on harder than normal, but hopefully there's achievements for normal as well. We'll just try and play the heck out of it until I get tired of it, which I think is going to be in a while. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. Definitely let me know. It's a new series, right? We're going to start something new, so it's going out on my own, sort of, and we'll have to see if you enjoy it. You know, keep me informed what's going on. If you guys don't like it for whatever reason, I'll just keep playing it on my own because it is fun. Like I said, you can't get it from the Humble Bundle for $11.99. You also can go to Arcen, that's ARCEN, and get it from there. It is available on Steam as well, so you can search for it there, ARCEN, and pick that bad boy up, I believe, again, for $11.99. I think it's worth it. Granted, again, like I said, I did get a free copy of this, so I just want to put that out there, full disclosure. But the copy or not, I do like it. Again, some things are a little confusing because I'm not quite sure what they are. Like, it wasn't as obvious as I picked it up, which might just be because it's brand new. How to use the consumables with a controller would be awesome. So if you know how to do that, let me know. But other than that, it's hard to find something that I don't like about it. It's not going to be for everybody because it's very much a bullet hell roguelite game. So if that's not your cup of tea, this won't be your cup of tea. But if it is, then pass the cream and sugar, 1 cream, 2 sugars, of course, and you'll fit right in. That's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.